What's going on, Jerome? So take a look at another mock draft. Peter Schrager of Good Morning Football, NFL Network. Now, I think low-key, just a little bit of a Vikings fan, and we will certainly take that. A lot of interesting things going on in the first round. Couple of trades. Let's dive on in. Number one, Trevor Lawrence. Yeesh. Number two, Zach Wilson. Yeesh. I think that you can just bet on that. Like, that's going to be the guaranteed first and second picks. Three, so like we've said, there's just a little bit of steam about Kyle Shanahan and Mac Jones. Now, this may all just be playing poker, although I don't know why they would have to, since Lawrence and Wilson are going to be 1 and 2. Like, why do you have to be coy? I don't know. But Mac Jones at 3, you're getting a winner. You're getting a guy that can play within a system. Kyle Shanahan gets his choice of the quarterbacks between Jones, Fields, and Lance. We'll see. 4. So this is a scenario that easily could happen as well. Either the Falcons take a quarterback at 4, or they auction off the pick and get a ton of capital back. So the Patriots moving all the way up. Justin Fields, quarterback out of The Ohio State University. Now, this is a great spot for Fields. You can work with Josh McDaniels, can sit for a year behind Cam, maybe even 2. So, yeah, Fields getting acclimated to the pro game. I think that he could be Belichick's next Super Bowl winning quarterback. Like, if they surround him with weapons, yes, God. 5. So the Bengals may find themselves in this situation. Quarterbacks 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they have the choice of Jamar Chase or Penei Sewell, Rashawn Slater, Devonta Smith. So they go with Jamar Chase, who's just that dude. He is that guy. I think the hyperbole of him being the best wide receiver prospect since Julio, I get it. I understand it, but tough outside the numbers guy, can also play in the slot, big time contested catch receiver, reunited with Joe Burrow. Go ahead. Even though the offensive line, you got Riley Reef, you could suture it up in free agency. Go ahead. 6. So the Dolphins, they go off offensive line, but Rashawn Slater over Penei Sewell. Ooh, Chris Greer throwing it down. Now, I would play Slater. Since Tua's left-handed, you could play Slater at right tackle. He played there his first 2 years at Northwestern. That would make sense, keeping Austin Jackson at left tackle, or Slater at left tackle, Robert Hunt at right tackle, guard, whatever. Figure it out. You have a ton of talent on the offensive line. Protect Tua. 7. Another trade up. Oh, so the Cardinals go and get their guy, Kyle Pitts, where Kingsbury, he wants to throw the ball all damn day. So you still have Nuke, you still have Christian Kirk, you still have the remnants of A.J. Green, you got Andy Isabella, and now you get Kyle Pitts, a potential generational player. And even though Kyler Murray has no offensive line, even though you did trade for Rodney Hudson, yeah, all weapons for days. They're going to try and score 50 a game. Go on. I love this pick, man. 8. So the Panthers, they could go Trey Lance here, but they seem a little bit sold on Sam Darnold given the trade. So try and protect him as much as possible. Penei Sewell, set it and forget it. Put him in at your left tackle spot. Now, this is an interesting spot for the Vikings because I would advocate a trade up for Penei Sewell, especially if he gets passed on by the Dolphins. But 7, the Lions trade out of that spot. Lions probably not going to trade in division. So the Cardinals leapfrogging here. It's probably, the Panthers probably aren't going to negotiate from the spot either. So kind of be what it be. 9, Broncos. This is a great spot for George Paton. So he gets his quarterback. Trey Lance can compete with Drew Lock. They already have great weapons on offense. So, yeah, go on and get it. 10, Cowboys getting Patrick Surtain. Cornerback room was a mess last year. Reunited with Trevon Diggs. Go ahead. 11, Giants picking up Micah Parsons, where before they got Babytron, they could have gone wide receiver. You could see them going defensive back as well. But Parsons is just, he's different, man. Put a monster in the middle. Put him on that Giants defense behind Leonard Williams, Afadio Denebo and company. Go ahead. 12, so the Eagles trade down from 6 to 12, get an extra first-round pick, and get Jalen Waddle, where they got speed for days now. Jalen Waddle, Jalen Rieger for Jalen Hurts. It's the Jalens. It's the Triple J. I love it. 13, yeah, Darrisaw. This is a problem where if this is a scenario, I would advocate the Vikings leapfrog the Chargers at 13, try to get up to 12. I'm sure the Eagles will be okay trading down. Probably not too big of a risk of the Chargers taking Jalen Waddle, although they might. They might, but Devonta Smith is still on board, so I think that could be appealing for the Eagles. But yeah, leapfrog the Chargers, get Darrisaw with Slater and Penei Sewell off the board. But yeah, the Chargers get their left tackle for a decade. So the Vikings in this spot, get Kwity Paye. It's a very popular draft pick for the Vikings. You see a lot of national media jabroni haircuts going Kwity Paye, going Gregory Rousseau, going Jalen Phillips. But I like Kwity Paye, but Devonta Smith is just on the board and chilling. And I understand going into the draft, wide receiver is not that pressing of a need, given that you have Justin friggin' Jefferson and Adam Thielen. But yeah, given opportunity, given that the top 3 offensive linemen are off the board, go get it. Go get it. Just stick and pick Devonta Smith at 14. Go ahead. 15. So the Falcons trade down from 4 to 15. Got a bunch of future trade capital as well. But Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Wow. Just that speed, that coverage skill, that ability to rush the passer. That's a really nice get for the Falcons on defense. 16. So Lions trade down from 7 to 16, and they get Devonta Smith, a guy who they probably would have taken at 7 anyway. For shame. For shame. 17, the Raiders, yeah, their defensive back room is just gross. Getting Newsome, he's going to be that alpha cornerback 1 for the silver and black. 18, Dolphins, Najee Harris, where you're going all in on Tua, so get one of his old teammates, great receiver out of the backfield, a power runner, can also run with speed, so he really is a complete package at running back. And then you got Rashawn Slater, you got Najee Harris, so you're building around Tua just to see if he's going to be that guy. 19, Washington, this is a little bit of BPA where the Washington defense is really starting to come together. They need some more back-end help. So Trevor Morig with Collins, yeah, just getting after that. I mean, Ron Rivera is really building himself a nice defense in Washington. 20, the Bears. So the Bears could definitely go offensive line here, but Kadarius Toney is just too much fun, and it sucks. So Toney and Mooney, just, wow. That is a lot of fun, especially if they end up flipping Allen Robinson on the franchise tag. 21. So, bunch of needs. Offensive line is certainly there. Left tackle replace Anthony Costanzo, but the Colts taking J.C. Horn. This is definitely BPA. Got length on the outside. Xavier Rhodes is back, but it's on a 1-year deal. So, yeah, this is Chris Ballard taking advantage of the board. 22. So, the Titans, they got Landry, and they signed Bud Dupree. But Jalen Phillips, yeah, if healthy, he can be a very, very special talent for Tennessee. 23, the Jets picking up Rondale Moore. So you got Zach Wilson. Getting him a fun weapon also helps in the return game. And, man, they're really going for it. Corey Davis, Rondale Moore. Let's go. Let's go, man. Oh, also Mims. Come on. 24. Steelers. So they have needs all over the place. I think if Najee Harris was on board, they would have taken him. But O-line, definitely a need. Dickerson comes in and replaces Marquise Pouncey. And if healthy, he's going to be that dude. 25, Jason Oweh. So the Jaguars are young, and they're betting on potential all over the place. Jason Oweh on the edge. Wow. Wow. If he pans out on 80% of his potential, I think that Jacksonville could become Saxonville once again. 26, yeah, the Browns need edge. Opposite Myles Garrett, Rousseau could play all along the defensive line. I like that pick. 27, so the Ravens, Eric DeCosta just takes advantage of the board. Again, going BPA. This could be a trade out spot as well if another team wants to come back into the first round. But Caleb Farley, he's falling due to the medicals. He ends up being the fourth cornerback off the board. So, yeah, if he pans out, if health-wise that back is good to go, the Ravens just got another nail driver player. 28, Saints picking up Zaven Collins, a rangy linebacker, where he's sort of fallen out of favor a little bit. I don't really understand why. I really do like Zaven Collins. 29, Packers, where they could definitely go wide receiver here, but Nick Bolton is just a tough, old-school inside linebacker, and, yeah, I can't really complain about that. I'm glad they just didn't take Rashad Bateman. Then 30, Asante Samuel Jr. Bills could use some cornerback help opposite Trey White. Go ahead. Even though Dane Jackson's pretty solid. 31, the Chiefs. Chiefs can't help themselves. So another wide receiver, Terrace Marshall Jr., outside the numbers, does bring an additional element. So Sammy Watkins, he gone. Never really panned out on his potential as the former number 4 overall pick. He's solid, but, top 5 guy, no. But Marshall on the outside, you got Kelsey working the middle, and of course you got Hill doing Tyreek Hill thing. So yeah, they're back at it again. 32, the Bucks. The stunner pick of the year. So they get Davis Mills in the first round, there's not enough film on Davis Mills. You're betting on traits, you're betting on potential, and he can sit behind Tom Brady for a year, maybe 2, maybe 3. We don't know with Tom Brady. And Bruce Arians, who knows how long he's going to coach, but Arians and Byron Leftwich get themselves a quarterback project. Yeah, I can't really complain about that. Guy's still on board. So Kellen Mond, a little bit of an upset that he wasn't the 6th quarterback off the board. That goes to Davis Mills. Running back Travis Etienne is still on board. He'll be an early 2nd-round pick. Same thing with Rashad Bateman and Elijah Moore and Pat Freiermuth. Offensive line. So there's a lot of talent still available. Radens, Eichenberg, Cosme, Mayfield, Leatherwood, Jenkins, AVT, Wyatt Davis. All of them could be in the late 1st round, early 2nd round mix. Also, defensive line Tryon, Asai, Boogie Basham, who's sort of fell out of favor a little bit as well. Plus, you have Barmore on Wuzuriki. They'll be snatched up very early, day 2. Jamin Davis, Stokes, and Javon Holland, no go either. So the Vikings, like we mentioned, Kwity Paye. The main complaints is this has nothing to do with Kwity Paye. Kwity Paye is a hell of a player, and he would make the Vikings one of the best defensive lines in the game. But, I mean, Devonta Smith has a chance to be a transcendent talent. I don't care that he weighs $170, and Adam Thielen is aging out. Devonta Smith and Justin Jefferson long-term, ooh. But, yeah, it's another scenario where the Vikings' top 3 offensive linemen are already off the board, and I would have jumped the Chargers here. I would have gotten Howie Roseman on the phone and be like, hey. Be your thoughts. Peter Schrager, 1st round mock draft. Good Morning Football. What is up? Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. I'll support that work. Post on the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.